So, it's already Tuesday, and the Daily Star article is still up there. No corrections, no nothing. Our team has personally sent hundreds of emails following their corrections and clarifications process on their own website. We've sent hundreds from us, and I believe thousands of other people have sent emails. And my inbox is inundated with people showing me screenshots of messages that they've sent to the Daily Star, just asking for a correction of an article that is obviously fake news, but fallen on deaf ears. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to follow the prompts on their website, their corrections policy. If you believe a story we have published is inaccurate, please contact the editorial team. You can do it either by email, which we've done, like I said, hundreds of times from my team, and I'm sure there's thousands between all of you, or a phone number. I'm going to give the phone number a call, and it's important to know that it states again in their corrections and clarifications policies that once verified, we will correct it here on their website as soon as possible. But we need more than that because it was front cover of their print as well. Let's give them a call. Good morning. Is this the editorial team at the Daily Star?
It is, yeah. Can I help?
Yeah, so I'm just calling regarding a story titled Tommy Robinson Decked in Showers by OAP on the first day in prison. Do you know which story I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do, yes.
So I'm just asking, I've got a couple of questions. Why, firstly, the story, the fake news story, was ever published? And why was it never corrected?
Right, you can send in any comments to news@dailystar.co.uk.
Well, actually, we've sent thousands through, and it says on your corrections and clarifications here, if we have published anything that is factually incorrect, please contact the reader's editor by email and phone. The Daily Star website, it says here, we adhere, it says once verified, we will correct it as soon as possible, leaving both the email and the phone number. Now, we've emailed, I know I've personally emailed probably 30 times. I'm the spokesman for Tommy Robinson and the family. We know the story's fake. And a lot of people have messaged in saying that they've actually emailed you. So my question is again, why was the story first published and why was it not removed?
We're going around in circles here. Where's this email you sent? When did you send it?
starletters@dailystar.co.uk and
Right, I assume that's been passed on to the legal team. If you send it to if you just forward it on to news@dailystar.co.uk.
I have sent copies of it there too, but it says here specifically on your corrections and clarifications, and we've had other people speak to you, so you do know that it was, we gave you the correction, and not only didn't you remove it, you ran it as your lead story in the Nationwide on the front cover. Now, I understand in the beginning, when you got the story wrong, maybe it was just...
Right, I know you're on the soapbox at the moment, but
the
I
what?
can't talk. So
I'm on the what?
An email. Brilliant.
Excuse me? Let's try again. It's quite rude. We've literally... They know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. And he's hung up. That my email's not good enough. Now my phone call. We'll keep trying. The fact is that they know what we're talking about. In fact, he knew exactly what I'm talking about when I answered. When he answered, he goes, yes, he knew exactly the article. Excuse me. Hello?
Is this?
Hi. Yes, I think you just hung up on me. Is that you? Was it you that hung up?
Vacancy? No.
Well, I'm calling for this. This is very, very frustrating because I've been following all the steps on your site about getting a story corrected, which is absolutely false, and it's spreading.
On the website or in the paper?
On both. It was on the website. Then once we corrected it, I'm the spokesman for Tommy Robinson's family. We've corrected you, and it ran in print on the front cover even after the correction. And I don't understand. We followed everything on your website. The story is absolutely false. It's spread around the entire world. It's been printed in all countries now using you as the source. It's not even possible it happened because he was in isolation. So I don't understand. And if you're relying on the word of a criminal from inside, or the only other option is Isabel Dickinson made it up. Sorry?
Let me put you through to the website. It seems very silly talking to the paper if you're talking about the website.
Well, it was the front cover of the paper. It was on the front cover. It was the lead story on Sunday. Such liars.
Hello, Caroline.
Hi, mate. I'm going around in circles here. I've been trying to get a correction on a story. We've sent hundreds of emails and we're not getting it corrected. In fact, after we corrected the story, it ran as your lead story on Sunday on the print version. Who can I speak to who can fix this up? Because this story is now being repeated around the globe and you are the source that everybody is pointing to. In your story, you say that you have a source inside the jail with Tommy Robinson. So you're either relying on a criminal in there who you may have paid, I don't know, or Isabel Dickinson made it up. The fact is that it has led to incitement to violence on Tommy Robinson, and in the story itself, you've created this story as if Tommy Robinson tried to intimidate a pensioner that then heroically knocked him out, which the entire story is false and not even possible because he's in isolation. So how do I go ahead and get this removed firstly and some sort of correction as instructed on your website? It says here, once verified, we will correct it as soon as possible. You haven't done that. And in fact, you ran it as a lead story on the front cover nationwide in print after you were corrected. How do we get it corrected? Because the hundreds of emails have not changed a thing.
I'm aware of the story. Obviously, it was a Sunday newspaper story. I know, in terms of verifying it, I don't know anything about whether the facts behind it have been verified or not.
It's not possible it was verified. I'm the spokesman for the family. It didn't happen because he was in isolation. So go ahead and try verify it. You've had days now. It's already Tuesday morning, and you've been told hundreds of times. Your corrections and clarifications claim that once verified, we correct it as soon as possible. This story has spread around the world and it is false. And I understand you want to keep it up because it's doing well and it's getting thousands and thousands of retweets and shares, but it is fake news. Do you peddle fake news? Are you a fake news merchant? That is not okay. It doesn't, for us, it is important that people know the truth about what is happening to Tommy Robinson inside. And certainly not that he tried to intimidate a pensioner and that he got knocked out. And you guys, your story was written in a way that celebrates it and glorifies and encourages others to do that. So how do I get the correction immediately? In fact, it deserves an apology now.
Well, as I say, it's a story that's in our Sunday newspaper title, and I said to the people, their working week is Tuesday to Saturday, so we'll be talking to them about it, but I really haven't got much to say about it for now.
What's your name?
In the story. We had no involvement in the story on the website operation.
So you're telling me Isabel Dickinson doesn't work for you?
She doesn't work for our website. No, she works for the Sunday newspaper.
Okay, and they just put me through. They just put me through to you that she works for the print.
She works for the print. Yeah, she doesn't work.
For so the print is exactly who the print is who put me through to you. So if you can do a three-way conversation, so we can get whoever is in charge to do this, because we've been working on this for days, and it's only spread further and further. There are thousands upon thousands of articles around the world that are now linking you as the source, and your only claim, the source that you have in your article, is a source on the inside of the jail, so a criminal who...
Well, look, I don't know. As I say, I didn't have any involvement.
Okay, so can you please get somebody that can do you mind? I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I've followed everything on your website, and your website clearly states, once verified, we will correct it as soon as possible. This is putting a man's life in danger. We would like now to get me someone, your superior, somebody who can help with this. Firstly, the verification part of it, which I know that you know is fake news. You know it. We all know it. It didn't happen. But whoever it is to speed up that verification process, that was quite easy. You could have actually called me. I would have told you straight away. But now that the verification process is over, how we get the correction. So put me onto somebody there that can organize this correction.
Okay, I'll let me just speak to someone and I'll see what we can do. Just bear with me a second.
Thank you.
I'll leave it either way. We should be in today. Okay. Hello, you still there?
I'm here.
The Sunday paper started about 10 o'clock today. Their working week's Tuesday to Saturday, as I say, because obviously they come out on a Sunday and Monday is their day off, their weekend day. But their direct number is the number that you've rung here, but the ending is 7081. So if you ring back after 10 o'clock, then you'll be able to speak to people on the paper.
7081. So
yeah, so it's the same number you've rung.
Can you? Yeah. I prefer if you just read it to me now, just so I don't make any confusion. So it would be instead of 7373. What are you saying it is? Can you just read me the entire number so I don't make any mistakes here?
Yeah, if you ring 0207.
1 second. 007.
0207.
0207.
098.
098.
7081. But as I say, it'll be.
Can you just read that back to me, because I think I may have too many numbers here. Just read it back to me.
Yeah, it's 0207 098 7081.
Okay, and they come in at 10 a.m.
Yeah, from 10 a.m. So a bit after that, you'll be able to speak to people involved in the story.
And that's the Sunday print.
That's the Sunday print. Yeah, the two newspapers, the Daily and the Sunday.
Thank you.
The Sunday were the ones that ran that story. No worries. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll call them at 10 a.m. Even though that's actually not right. It's on their website. It's on the website at the moment. But stay tuned. It's just after 10. So let's give them a go. Hold on a second. Let's try that again. Where is it? Just call them again. 207. It's not right. Okay, let's try them again. Let's call. So that number doesn't seem to be working. So what I'll do is I'll just I'll give the other ones a call again and tell them to put me through. Let's try that again.
Hello, News Desk.
Good morning. I spoke to someone a bit earlier, and they gave me a number to call the Sunday print about a correction. For some reason, the number they've given me doesn't seem to be working. Is it possible you can transfer me through?
Who's calling, sorry?
My name's Avi Yamini. I was told to call the Sunday print because they're the ones that need to apparently correct the article that's on your website.
Okay, what's the article, sorry?
The article is titled Tommy Robinson Decked in the Showers by OAP on the First Day in Prison. I've been around in circles. We're really trying to get this fixed. I am Tommy Robinson's family spokesman, and this story is absolutely fabricated and fake. We've sent hundreds personally from our team, and thousands of other people have sent emails following the corrections and clarifications on your site. The instructions, which does state that once verified, we will correct it as soon as possible. Now, this news has been repeated around the globe and pointing to you as the source. this news is absolutely fabricated. He's in isolation.
You're through to the Daily Star newspaper, so I'm going to try and see if anyone's on this Sunday. Bear with me 1 second.
Yep. See, when you come at them with actual facts, they want to move you on to someone else because they can't handle it. They can't answer it. They've got nothing, so they're trying to push it onto somebody else. And I think they're hoping that I just give up. They don't know me. Not going to happen. There's an
Hi, sorry, no one's in on the Sunday yet. Let me see if I can find you an email. You got an email address?
Oh, that's all right. I've emailed numerous times. Shall I call back in a couple of minutes? I guess can I just double check the direct number I was given?
Okay, and what's the number you've been given?
I've been given 0207 098 7081.
Let me just double check 1 second.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be in later today, but the best bet's probably to email them.
Yeah, well, we've emailed them literally from our team hundreds of times, and other people, I would imagine, thousands of emails they've received, and still no correction and no word.
Call back later and we'll see if someone's in.
Not a problem. I'll call back soon. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
So it's just after 10:30 now. Let's give it another go. Try again. All right. It's just about on 11 a.m. We'll give it a go now. Try the other one.
Hello, news stuff.
Hi, mate. Is it possible to put me through to the Sunday print, please?
They're not in today, I don't think. You can email them.
No, they are in. They're meant to be in today from 10 a.m.
They must be in today from 10 a.m. Okay, well, let me check. No, I don't think they are. Yeah, did you ring up earlier? Is that Tommy Robinson?
Yeah, I did, and I've been told that they're coming in today. They work. They have Monday off, and they're in it on Tuesday. And the fact is, it's still on your site, so I can feel I'm getting the runaround here, and I really want this to chat to the person who is responsible for the corrections. It's on your website right now.
Yes. Well, I've told you to email.
And I told you we emailed personally. Our team has emailed hundreds of times, and other people have emailed. You knew exactly which article I was talking about when I called, and you guys are just ignoring. We haven't even got one official response.
We're not ignoring you, but there's a process, isn't there?
Really, there's a process. So usually, how long does it take you to make a correction when it's not Tommy Robinson?
Well, I don't know, do I? I mean, it's not an overnight thing.
Really? You're telling me that your corrections don't happen overnight?
Well, it depends, isn't it? How long's a piece of string? I don't know.
Mate,
you can complain to IPSO, you know that, don't you?
Sorry?
You can complain to IPSO, you know.
Yeah. So obviously you're going against the code of practice, but I would like to speak to someone there.
No,
and
I would argue not.
Now, so what? Publishing something that's categorically not true is not going against the code of practice.
There's no proof for that, though. All all you just said is you just rang up and shouted, said it's not true. That's not really proof.
No, I told you he's been in isolation since he arrived in Belmarsh. So it's not physically true, and it's not on me. You're the one who's created the story. The onus is on you to provide the proof that it happened, and not some.
But I haven't written the story, have I?
Well, your publication has. So you're saying
Yeah,
I get it. You're trying to.
For every story this publication produces, am I?
Mate, it's your company. This is the line. This is the corrections,
It's not
and
my company,
this
I
is
just work for it.
this is the corrections and clarifications line. We
Yeah, I've told you to email, so email.
we have email.
We're just going in circles.
We have email.
Well, yeah, and we will get back to you in due course.
What?
This story's not going to go down in the next 10
All right,
minutes. I can
I'll tell you
guarantee
this
it's
now.
all day.
All my phone calls are going to be up online in about half an hour. Everybody knows you know. You've denied it. Copies of the emails are going to be put up line. Everyone knows. We understand that you don't want to take it down because of the traction it's gained. But that does go against the code of practice. As journalists, you're meant to spread the truth, not print and publish fake news, which is what you've done. Shame on you. Shame on you, mate. There you go. There's absolutely, there wasn't anything. There's no one else to talk to. The number, now I realize, the number that they gave me was a dead number. It's you can hear it whenever I'm ringing. It's just going dead, dead, dead. They don't actually want to talk to me. They want to pretend like we don't exist. They want to act like, just shoot us through an email and we'll get to you in due course. Mate, corrections and clarifications don't take more than 24 hours. It's been 3 days. You guys can do the same. You can inundate, you can clog up their lines, let them know, send them their emails through, and share this around far and wide. The Daily Star knows that it is fake news. They know it's not even possible that it happened. Their evidence, their proof is a secret source within the jail, which I'm assuming is a criminal, if he even exists. More likely, they fabricated this story because they don't believe that the state will chase them for this story. And they're probably right, because no one in the state is going to fight for Tommy Robinson or the truth when it comes to Tommy Robinson. They're happy for this fake story to be out there that tells the world that Tommy Robinson went into jail, strutted into jail, and picked on a pensioner and got knocked out. Sounds like a lovely story. It's perfect. It's got everything. It shows Tommy the thug, and it shows a hero taking him down. But the problem with that is it's not true, and it incites violence, and there is no process here that works that allows us to ensure that fake news is stopped. And this is not some story in the back of some magazine. This was the front cover of the Daily Star. Share it far and wide.